Good evening, you're watching this Mongolian Beyond. I'm your host, Ulaanbaatar. And for top stories, Mongolian president pays state visit to Laos. US government launches a new partnership with Ulaanbaatar city to advance sustainable and resilient urban growth. 45 Mongolian students are studying in Vietnam. And for the news, stay tuned. The president of Mongolia, Khursokhna, embarked on a significant state visit to the Lao People's Democratic Republic from November 5th to 7th, 2023, marking the 60th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Mongolia and Laos. The visit held great importance in deepening traditional friendly relations and cooperation between two nations.
Upon his arrival in Vientiane, President Khursokhna and his spouse, Bolotsetseg Lufsandorj, were officially welcomed by the President of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, Thongloun Sisoulith, and his spouse, Nali Sisoulith. The welcoming ceremony at the presidential palace commenced with the playing of the national anthems of both countries and a grand display by the Royal Lao Army Guard of Honor. After introductions, the two presidents began discussions covering a wide range of topics, including politics, defense, road and transport, agriculture, education, and health. During official talks at the presidential palace, both leaders emphasized the long-standing tradition of mutual support between the Mongolian and Laotian people and the significance of their collaboration during challenging times. President Thongloun Sisoulith expressed his gratitude for Mongolia's unwavering support for Laos's independence and sovereignty throughout various global, regional, and national changes and reforms. Several agreements were signed during the state visit, including the Agreement on Cooperation in Animal Quarantine and Veterinary Medicine, and the Agreement on Cooperation in Plant Quarantine and Protection. These agreements are expected to boost bilateral cooperation in food, agriculture, trade, and the economy. Another significant agreement, the agreement between the Government of Mongolia and the Government of the Lao People's Democratic Republic on aviation relations, aims to enhance air transport cooperation, creating a favorable legal environment for passenger and cargo transportation, and facilitating easy travel for citizens of both countries. Both nations agreed to foster mutually beneficial cooperation by promoting citizen exchanges aligning with Mongolia's Year to Visit Mongolia initiative and Laos's Year of Tourism in 2024. The Agreement on Cooperation in Tourism will deepen people-to-people ties and support collaboration between tour operators. The Mongolian-Laotian business reform, organized as part of the visit, is expected to play a crucial role in boosting trade, investment, and economic cooperation. Additionally, the Memorandum for Understanding on Cooperation in the Protection of Natural Resources and Environment will address environmental issues caused by climate change, desertification, pollution, and mining industrialization. The state visit of President Khursokhna to Laos has further solidified the friendship and cooperation between Mongolia and the Lao People's Democratic Republic.
In an effort to enhance urban resilience and sustainability, the United States government, in collaboration with the U.S. Agency for International Development, has established a new partnership with the city of Ulaanbaatar. This collaboration marks the commencement of the 4-year Asia Resilient Cities project, implemented in association with the GSI Research and Training Institute Incorporated.
The primary objective of the ARC project is to facilitate sustainable urban growth and address the challenges posed by climate change. Through the joint efforts of USAID and local partners, the project will support the development of low-carbon city infrastructure and incorporate climate change and environmental considerations into Ulaanbaatar's municipal approaches. One aspect of the partnership is the commitment to co-design activities with the city's government and local civil society organizations. This inclusive approach allows for a more holistic perspective on Ulaanbaatar's unique development challenges and encourages community involvement in crafting policies that align with the city's needs. The ARC project also seeks to strengthen connections between the government, residents, the business community, other development projects, and academic institutions. This collaborative effort is designed to ensure a more resilient and sustainable future for the city of Ulaanbaatar, considering climate change and environmental factors. On October 12th, USAID formally launched the Asia Resilient Cities project in Mongolia by signing a letter of commitment with the capital city of Ulaanbaatar. This formalized agreement designates the municipal government as the primary local partner and outlines their commitment to co-creating a comprehensive plan that will bolster urban resilience to the pressing challenges of climate change. This partnership represents a positive step forward for Ulaanbaatar, demonstrating the potential for collaborative efforts to address climate-related challenges and promote urban sustainability. More information and updates on the ARC project can be found at gsi.com, Asia Resilient Cities.
During his state visit to the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, President Hu Sok-na had a meaningful meeting with a group of Mongolian students pursuing their education in the country. At present, there are 34 Mongolian students from Mongolia residing in the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, and 11 are participating in the President's Message 2100 program initiated by the President of Mongolia. During his address to the students, President Hu Sok expressed his satisfaction with the success and positive outcomes of his state visit to the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, which had been extended by gracious invitation from the Vietnamese president. He also announced plans for a reciprocal visit to Mongolia from the President of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam in commemoration of the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Mongolia and the Socialist Republic of Vietnam next year. The President highlighted the vital role that individuals fluent in the Vietnamese language will play in strengthening cooperative ties between Mongolia and Vietnam, two countries with a long-standing history of friendship. He conveyed his best wishes for the students' academic endeavors and success. I've participated in the President's Message 2100 program from Tariat Sum of Arkhanga province. Vietnam is a country where tourism is developing very much. Since tourism between Mongolia and Vietnam is developing at the same time, I decided to study tourism. In the future, I am thinking of working in a travel company between two countries.
4 years ago, I have come to Vietnam for 3 months. And when I returned recently, I saw a lot of changes in 4 years. Cars, buildings, people, and the economy have changed a lot. A lot has changed in 4 years. It looks like Vietnam will develop very rapidly in the next 5 to 10 years.
The Ministry of Defense is exchanging experience not only in terms of personnel, but also in terms of technology. It has advantages. Since the relationship between Vietnam and Mongolia is improving, I think that we will be the bridge. That's why I want to study well and learn a foreign language well. I have a dream that I will do everything for Mongolia and contribute to the development of Mongolia. Additionally, President Hu Sok urged the students to always remember that they are ambassadors of their homeland while pursuing their studies and emphasize the importance of unity and upholding their nation's dignity. We are continuing our report on how the horsehead fiddle helps Mongolian children living abroad maintain a connection with their motherland and cultural heritage. They learn their native language and cultural traditions through the horsehead fiddle, and this is why parents are eager to involve their children in horsehead fiddle training extensively. The educational progress of the children studying at the Education Center has been showcased at the Horsehead Fiddle Festival in the USA.
At the third Horsehead Fiddle Festival in the United States, a horsehead fiddle performance took place in front of the United States Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Children from the Horsehead Fiddle Training Center, along with professional horsehead fiddle players, participated in the performance. Under the guidance of Jigjit Dorj, the head of the World Meronkhor Association and conductor, they showcased Mongol Ailho by Mongolian musician Jansanoro, as well as Ulaanbaatar by Mongolian musician Ulaanbaatar, promoting Mongolian culture and heritage.
When I ask my students what they learn from playing the horsehead fiddle, they explain that they acquire knowledge of Mongolian language, gain insights into Mongolia, become familiar with Mongolian songs, and take great pride in representing Mongolia in a multicultural country. I was born in Japan, so learning about my Mongolian heritage through the horsehead fiddle has been a meaningful experience for me. I take great pleasure in playing this instrument, and I enjoy playing the horsehead fiddle, and I like listening to the tunes instead of watching TV or doing something else. Because I live in America, sometimes I feel like I forget about Mongolia. So I play the horsehead fiddle to learn more about Mongolia. Among our generation, the horsehead fiddle is nearly forgotten. That's why I'm learning to play it to ensure that we don't lose this piece of Mongolian culture.
When I tell people I'm from Mongolia, they usually don't know much about the country. But when I talk about the horsehead fiddle and Mongolia, they become interested and ask me lots of questions. For me, the horsehead fiddle serves as a bridge between cultures that facilitates communication and connection with others. For Mongolian children living abroad, the horsehead fiddle acts as a connection to their homeland and a way to express their Mongolian identity.
Thank you for staying with us. Now let's take a look at the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Here's the weather forecast of world's major cities. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.